Hello. Good morning and welcome to your Quickie. Today we have one good flow in us and we're going to get into some stretching of the hips. We're going to start seated, finding your comfortable seat. Let the eyes fall closed and start to pull the awareness in. So letting go of anything that's happened so far today, forgetting about anything that might be on the agenda for later. For this next, oh, you know me, I'll say 15 minutes, it'll end up being 30. 15 to 30 minutes. It's just us. It's just right here and right now. Letting the shoulders soften down away from the ears, the shoulder blades sliding down the back. Imagining that little thread connected to the crown of the head, sitting you up just that little bit taller than usual. Then starting to notice the breath. Not controlling it, but notice your baseline. How are you arriving today? Now starting to soften through the shoulders, soften through the rib cage, and let the diaphragm drop, creating a nice big hollow pocket for those belly breaths to flow. Now nothing forced, just a little bit of direction, a tiny bit of effort, starting to send those breaths down deeper into the belly space. Just what's comfortable. What we're going for here is something that feels natural. Different, but natural. Good. Taking the biggest, deepest breath of the day, filling the whole belly space, the whole chest space. Then through the mouth with a sigh, exhale completely. And inhaling the arms out and up or forward and up. Palms to touch. Exhaling down through heart center. Inhaling the arms up. Palms to touch. Exhaling down through heart center. Last one, inhaling out and up. This time interlacing fingers, flipping palms, pressing the ceiling away. Big inhale. On the exhale, tipping the ribcage to the right. Inhaling back center. Exhale, tipping the ribcage left. Inhale back center. Dropping the right arm down. Exhale, take your time, just as deep as your body wants to go. So I'm up on the rooftop yogi lounge today, and you have a pretty nice view of the studio behind me, but also I'm looking out at the Quali River Valley with the sun coming up on the mountains, and I have no doubt there will be macaws flying before class is over. Engage the core, inhale, come up. I love this time of the day because the sun is just starting to light the mountains up. Left arm down, exhale, take your time. Hopefully where you are, you have something beautiful to light your environment as well. If not, just look in my video. The background, even if it's a video, is pretty beautiful. Two parrots did just fly by. Eye level. Wonderful. Engage the core. Inhale, come up. And exhale, float those arms down. We're going for our simple twist. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind. Inhale it tall. Exhale, twisting bottom up. So belly first, and then the ribs, the shoulders, and finally the gaze. Nice tall spine here. Big inhale. On the exhale, unwind from the top down. Use your core. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twisting, belly, ribs, shoulders. And finally the gaze. Good, big inhale. On the exhale, unwind from the top down. We're going to come into our tabletop. And right into our cat pose. So pressing the ground away, tucking the tailbone, gaze dropping to the navel. Cow pose, belly drops, tailbone lifts, gaze gently lifts. Good, starting to swing the torso around and around. Good, switching directions. Beautiful. All right, returning back to neutral, we're going to tuck our toes under, lift those hips up and back into our downward facing dog. Take a moment to arrive, pedal, heel, shift, hips, whatever feels good. Notice the foundation of your hands. Make sure that you're getting into some good habits here. So fingers are spread nice and wide. Engagement through that index finger knuckle. A little bit of internal rotation of the forearms, a little bit of external rotation of the upper arms. All right, we're gonna bend those knees deep, press off wave, all the way to chaturanga. Send it up, send it back. Bend them deep, press off wave. Up, back. Bend them, press off wave. Up, back, just getting warm. Keep it going. Wonderful. All right. Taking a couple of breaths in your down dog. Look in between the hands, hop or walk, halfway lift. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise. Alrighty. Surya Namaskar A. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog or cobra. Hips up and back. Looking between the hands, hop or walk, halfway lift. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise. We're gonna do one more. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Hips up and back. Alrighty. The right foot's gonna step forward, left heel pivots down, cartwheeling up, warrior two. Take a second to settle into your pose. Make sure your alignment is what you want it to be. Good. Flipping the front palm, reaching forward, big inhale. On the exhale, sweep it back. Good. Inhaling back, warrior two. Exhaling into your side angle. Forearm comes to the ground, left arm reaches straight up. Good. Inhaling back. We're headed for triangle. Extend that front knee. Kick out that left hip. Reach, reach, reach. Big inhale. On the exhale. Coming into your triangle. Alrighty. So this is where we're going to get into the hips. We're going to put a bend in that right knee. We're going to sweep those left fingers down, bringing the left knee to the ground. We are suddenly in a lizard lunge. So from here, you are welcome to stay up as long as you'd like to, and then bring it down when you're ready. Which doesn't mean that you have to ever, right? If it feels like you want to do that, do that. If not, never worry about it. Your practice, your choice, your level. And it's not the same every day either. Some days I don't want to go into the deep lunge, and so I don't. It's your practice. Good. Fingers to the mat, press yourself up, send those hips back, pop up front toes. Ardha Hanumanasana. Now, if you wanted to go for the full meal deal, the full Hanumanasana, you can. You would just send that left leg back. In all of my years of teaching, I think there's been maybe 2 times where I've had a student that was like, yeah, I want to go into the full Hanumanasana. The rest of the time, everybody just looks at me like, yeah, whatever. Hanumanasana is one of those hard ones. You know, many poses in yoga, certain people, because of the laxity in their ligaments, they can just hit it, without a whole lot of practice. They can just go right into it and it's no problem. And then that leaves, 98.9% of the population going, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? Why can't I get into that pose? Your body's not built for it. And that's okay, right? All right. We're going to shift forward onto the bottom of the foot. Now, that's not to say that practice won't create improvement, because it will. Right? Okay. So we're going to come back into our lizard. We're going to put a bend in that back knee. We're going to reach back with the right arm for the pinky side of the foot, turning the torso towards that right knee. Now, if this is already stretching you to your limit, then stay right here. That's totally fine. Otherwise, go ahead and wing that right knee out and open up into a bit of a back bend. Winged dragon. Ah. Wonderful. All right, coming back. So we're going to tuck those left toes. We're going to send that right foot back into down dog. Now we need to do the other side, so pay no attention to me. I'm going to switcheroo. All right, so looking between the hands, this time it'll be the left foot that steps forward, the right heel that pivots down, cartwheeling up to warrior 2. So take a moment, establish your alignment, make sure that it's what you want it to be. There are general principles with all poses, of course. If there wasn't a shape to fit into, it would be really hard to teach, wouldn't it? But at the same time, everybody's bodies have a tremendous amount of variation in the skeletal system. So for some folks, having the hips open like this is going to be a complete impossibility, just because of the angle of the femur heads and the depth of the hip sockets. For a lot of people, the hips coming forward like this is going to be, the natural range of motion. So if you're finding that your hips don't open wide like this, don't immediately assume, oh my gosh, I have so much stretching to do, or, I suck. Because it may totally have to do with just your skeleton. And it may be that you are in exactly the shape that your body wants you to be in. All right, here we go. Reaching forward, flipping that front palm, sweep back reverse. Beautiful. Inhaling back, warrior 2. Exhaling into that side angle. Reaching straight for the sky. So there are 2 versions of this pose. One is side angle, one is extended side angle. The extended version, the arm is making a straight line with the leg. But in the standard version, arm is straight up. Good. Inhale, coming back up. Going into triangle, extending that front knee. Reach, reach, reach. Drop it down. Same thing here. You can be up on blocks. You could be, with your hand on your thigh. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to put a bend in that front knee. Sweep the arm down, up on the top of the foot. And we're in lizard. So from here, when, totally up to you, bring it down. Wonderful. All right. Shifting those hips back, popping up those front toes. Ardha Hanumanasana. And of course, if you want to, you can go into the full Hanumanasana. Up to you. I mean, I can totally do it. It's just some days I don't feel like it. Right? Wonderful. Coming back forward. Okie doke. So this time we are going to put a bend in that back knee. We're going to sweep this left arm around, reaching for the pinky side of the foot, turning the torso towards that left thigh. Now, if this feels fine and you'd like more, let the knee fall out to the side and then open the heart into a back bend, a little bit of a back bend here. Good. Coming back. Stepping that front foot back. Taking a moment in down dog. Okay, one more challenge before we hit it. We're going to do a quick still in plank. So here we go. We're going to inhale that right leg high. We're going to shift forward into a plank. Now from plank pose, we're going to bring the right knee, right elbow. Staying in plank, inhale the right leg high. Still in plank, right knee, left elbow. Still in plank, inhale it high. Right knee, right elbow. Send it all back, three-legged dog. And set that leg down. Left leg high. Shifting forward plank. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale it high. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale it high. Left knee, left elbow. Send it all back, three-legged dog. Set it down. One more time each side. Right leg high. Shifting forward plank. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale high. Right knee, left elbow. Inhale high. Right knee, right elbow. Three-legged dog. Set it down. Left leg high. Shifting forward. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale high. Cross body. Inhale high. Left, left. Three-legged dog. And set it down. All right. Go ahead and set those knees down. Come to a seat. Good job. We're going to let the hips fall to the side. We're coming to our back. So coming to lie on the back. Taking a quick second for some windshield wipers. And we're going to do a bridge pose. So bring the feet into where you can touch them. You don't want the knees to splay wide, right? So start out with them in a place where you can keep them. All right. So we're going to press into the feet to lift the hips, and we're going to really use the glutes and the core to lift the hips. So not pressing hard with the feet here. If you press hard with the feet, it has a tendency to jam the low back. Good. And bring it down. Any little reset motion that you feel like you might want here, go for it. We're going to do it again. Lift, glutes, core. Reminder, once there's weight on the neck, don't move your head. Wonderful, bring it down. All right, this last one, you can do another bridge just like that, or you're also perfectly welcome to do a wheel if it's in your practice. So we're going to bring those hands outside the ears. We're going to press into the feet to lift the hips, and then into the arms hard to lift the whole body. When you're ready, Tuck the chin, roll it down, and some windshield wipers. Did you do it? Even if you didn't, good job. All right, bringing the knees into the chest, big squeeze, big inhale. On the exhale, drop them right. Letting go of breath control. Starting to just let the whole body relax here. Maybe a little bit of a smile on your face, knowing that you've just achieved something today. Something that you could have very easily skipped, but you did it, and you're better off for it. Good, coming back center. Any little reset movements that you'd like, windshield wipers, big squeeze of the knees, whatever it might be. And then bring those knees in, big inhale. Exhale, drop them left. Wonderful. Bringing those knees back to center. Giving them one last big squeeze. One last big inhale. On the exhale, extending into Shavasana. Now take a moment, get yourself nice and comfortable. You've earned this. Now I will say this. If you're doing this on your lunch break or something like that, and you are really pressed for time, and you really don't want to take the relaxation time, the Shavasana time, I'm going to say two things. I'm going to say, number one, then you need it the most. You really should. You should really take this extra couple of minutes for yourself. You need it. But also, if it's going to make you really uncomfortable to do it, and you're not going to enjoy it anyway, go ahead and skip it. If this was a live class and you were going to bother other people by leaving, I would say absolutely not. Stay on your mat. But it's not. It's virtual. So if you feel like you would benefit from leaving, go ahead. Thank you for coming. We'll see you next time. Otherwise, here we go. Starting to relax the forehead. Softening through the eyebrows and that little space in between. Softening through the temples, the cheeks, letting them melt down towards the ears. Relaxing the jaw. Letting the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. With each exhale, feeling the body pressing heavier and heavier into your mat. With each exhale, falling deeper and deeper into relaxation. Now for these next few moments, just relax. Starting to bring awareness back into the body. Maybe starting to deepen the breath. Taking maybe one or two nice big deep breaths. Maybe starting to move fingers, move toes. Maybe reaching arms overhead for that big full body stretch. Oh, yeah. When you're ready, rolling onto whichever side is the most comfortable for you. Savoring these last moments of relaxation. Then using as little effort as possible, gently press your way up to your comfortable seat. Keeping the eyes closed or the gaze lowered and taking this moment to feel into the body, noticing what's changed, noticing the results of the practice that you have just completed. Well done. Inhaling the arms out and up, palms to touch. Exhaling down through heart center. Inhaling out and up, grabbing that arm load of healing energy. Exhale, down to heart center. Feel the warmth, see the glow. And last time, inhaling out and up, bringing the palms to touch. Exhaling down to the third eye for the mind, to the heart center, for the body and spirit. Namaste. Well done, you guys. I hope I kept that short. I really have no idea how much time that took. I'm hoping I'm on time, though. Thank you so much for joining me for the practice today. I hope that you feel better after than you did before. Get out there. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time. Bye. So, guys, just for a little bonus, for anybody that was curious what the environment is like around the Vallarta Breeze Yoga Studio, this is us. Gorgeous mountain in the background. Unfortunate construction popping up. Ocean in the background. That is Vallarta. This is the El Coloso neighborhood and beyond. That is the Quale River Valley. Lots of guacamayas fly up from there. And then this is our neighbor's tree that gets lots and lots of parrots at eye level, which is just fantastic. So if you ever wanted to come join us, this space is open for our students to come up, have a cup of tea, have a cup of coffee, or just sit and chat. Thanks for joining. Bye.